Again, welcome to my studio. Yeah, this is the farm. Welcome to the farm. So I'm doing some preseason conditioning, trying to set up a plan for this season teaching skiing at the Yellowstone Club. And I want to be able to prescribe some motor skills training to my clients, and they'll be able to go into these videos and follow along and hopefully build some coordination in their feet, legs, and body. So I did just a video on the feet. I'm gonna move up to the knees, the next joint up, and that's a squat. Knees manage pressure. So I'll teach about it. Follow along with me. What I'm gonna do for this one, I did one earlier, is I'm going to put my feet together and I'm going to squeeze my knees together. Okay? And it'd be lovely skiing if we could go in. Okay? Like the old school days. You know, the bump skiers, they're pretty locked together too. They're close. But they got very strong groin muscles to be able to keep those feet close. So for this purpose, let's just force those knees all the way together. We're going to max this out. Chest up, knees. As you look down, you should always be able to see most all your toes. If you get your knees further forward, where your knees are right at the tip of your toes, that's probably really balanced. It depends on your body and your structure, but really balanced at the center of your arch of your foot. And that's what we want to do. We want to feel that whole foot. There's 3 ball mounds. There's your heel ball mound on the back, and then there's a big toe ball mound and the mound underneath and behind the little toe. Those are kind of like a tripod on each feet for us to balance on. So as you're squatting with me here, enough so you can feel it heating up and burning. You don't have to be crazy about it. It's all for you. Adjust back and forth and feel where that is. As you pull them back, your butt goes up a little in the air and you're on your heels. Okay? If you put your knees a bit more forward and lower your butt, your chest can come up. You can still be on your heel. Are you on your right heel or left heel? Go back and forth. Try to hold your weight on your right heel and your left heel, and your right heel and your left heel. And what's happening? The glute may be flexing. If not, focus on it. As you balance on your right heel, grip this glute. As you balance on your left heel, grip the left glute. Glance down, make sure your knees are still behind, and pull your legs together. Okay, so we're exercising inward contraction, gripping. We're exercising gripping the glute as we move to the right. Keep moving with me as we move to the right, and we're gripping this glute, keeping our chest up, and we're moving to the left and gripping this glute. This leg can actually come off the floor. Move to the right, grip the glute, have your position, and pull this leg off the floor. Left, off the floor. Right, off the floor. Just a very static, one direction skier squat. A little bit further down. Pull the belly into the solar plexus. Create space in your hips. Move right and then left and right and left. Feel the heel. Right and then left. And extend back up. Okay, and come back down. Stay in, pulling the legs together, gripping the glutes a little bit, Hamstrings should have some tension in them. Quads. The feet should be strong. Okay, now I'm going to have you just work your feet a little bit to the side. Okay, and as they tip to the side, one knee is going to be slightly behind the other knee. We're going to try to keep our waist pointed forward. So you won't have to turn your knees very far. Okay, because if you try to turn them further, then your waist comes around. So turn your knees to where they'll go, and you can keep your hips forward. And find that balance again. Step on the right, pick up the left. Step on the left, but step on the outside of this foot. Step on the outside. From our practice of the footwork, we want to be slightly over on the edge of the feet. Not flat, slightly over on the edge. That'll help the knees go over a little bit further. Okay, so we're on the two edges of the feet. Okay, right foot, left pressure, right foot pressure, left foot pressure. Okay, and so we're feeling that pressure. Stay with me. If you have to come up a little bit, keep the flex, keep the hips over the ankles. And the knees, you should be able to glance down, and you should be able to see that your knees are at the edge of your toes. Okay, and then just back and forth, keeping the legs gripped together, one knee slightly behind the other, and our waist is facing forward. Keep with me, move up and down a little bit on this. Okay, up and down, just a little, should be burning a little bit. Move it up if it is. Okay, now go up and down and take the pressure off the left leg. Okay, and go up and down and keep everything aligned. Okay, now put that left leg back down. Okay, a little bouncing up and down off the right, this leg, left leg. We lift the right leg up. So we're on the outside edge of the left foot. Adjust your waist so it's forward. Set the other foot back down. Find the inside edge, the big toe ball mound and the heel. Are you equally balancing on the big toe ball mound and the heel? Are you too far back? Are you too far forward? Feel for that. Equal balance. Upper body upright. Pick this one up. A little tiny bounce. Gonna heat it up a little bit. And then one more time on the pinky toe side. Adjust your waist. Make sure it's square to the front. Little tiny bounces. Am I balanced on the pinky toe ball mound and the heel? Do I have enough pressure on the heel? Okay. I like to feel that heel. Set them both down. And then come back up and rotate them to the front. And then let's step our feet to the side. The right side, keeping the pelvis forward. And squat that down. Feeling the pressure on big toe ball mound and the heel. A little toe ball mound and the heel. Keep the waist forward. Patrick. Nice. Okay, and little bounces. You can pull the belly into the solar plexus. You can grip the glute a little bit more. If it's too much burn, stay with it. We want burn, but open and just stand up a little bit and keep pressing down and moving, okay? Make sure this hip stays over, so when you change your weight to the right foot, you're balanced right on the pinky toe and the heel ball. That knife edge of the foot, you feel hard pressed in. Adjust your pelvis so it's forward and bring your knees tight together again. Patrick. Right on. Okay, bounce to the left leg a few times. Keep your pelvis forward. And then the right leg. Pinky toe ball and heel. Left leg, heel, and pinky toe ball. Up. Okay, and now we're going to take this down in some motion. We're coming down on the right. Most of our weight's on the right. And we're going to come up on the left. Flexing the glute, nice and slow. Come up on the left. Turn your feet facing forward as you're tall. Give everything a nice flex, and then we're going to walk and step and gyre our knees to the right and feet to the right. Just little steps. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So we're balanced on the right leg and the left leg on the inside. And we'll see that edge up. Coming down and I'm on the inside. And then as I pressure, I change the pressure over to my right leg. I'm going to engage this glute, hams, quads. And now I'm pressing on the outside, the pinky toe ball mound and the heel ball mound of my right foot as I'm bouncing. And then I'm going to come up and roll those feet flat as you come up to straight, and they're flat. And now we're going to come down with our weight balanced on the heel. I feel my heel good. And as I turn, I'm going to keep my balance on that heel and big toe ball mound and flex my feet to the left. Okay, so feet are tight together. This foot can come up. If you have to go a little low or a little higher, not so low, do that. Sometimes you'll get too far on the toe if you're too tired. Okay, you should be getting heated up. Okay, so we got our weight on this one. We've come down. And now we're gonna transfer pressure, legs tight, to the outside edge of this other foot. And I'm gonna feel the heel. I'm gonna feel my glute grip, hamstrings, quads. Make sure I'm square here. And I'm gonna come up and roll that foot flat until I'm up straight again. Okay, and then we're gonna do this a couple more times. Over, heavy, heavy on the right. Rolling that foot flat as we steer our legs straight again. Heavy on the right leg going down. Heavy, we're steering them, transferring the weight to the left leg outside edge. Coming up, gripping the glute, rolling the foot, coming up to flat. Down to the right side, heavy on the right big toe and heel. Working the feet, keeping our pelvis aligned forward. Transferring the pressure to the right leg, gripping the glute, hamstrings, pressure on the heel, rolling the foot to flat. As we come up, keeping our pressure. I rocked forward on my toe on that. So we want to try to come up and find and stay in that balance. Heel to the big toe ball mound. My right leg, I got the balance. Heel, big toe ball mound. Gripping, 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 gripping. Trying to square up the pelvis as we get down here and switching the pressure over to the outside. Rolling that foot to the inside as we come up to middle, and we're staying on the inside. Inside big toe ball mound. Gripping, gripping this side. This one's tense and aiming. And now we're changing the pressure. Back again. Let's go down a little bit. Whoa, uh-oh, whoa, it's a wave. Whoa. On this one, pressing up on the outside. Balancing on the left, pressing up on the right as we roll the flat. Okay, so that's the sequence, that's the process of transferring weight while we're managing pressure. So that transfer weight is pressure management. It's that management of our energy from ski to ski. We do that with the knees, the hips, the glutes, ankles. We do it with everything. That's a real good focus for the knees. So take that into a lesson. Ask for a private lesson with a level 3 ski instructor to give you a lesson on pressure management, focusing on knees and how transferring pressure by articulating the muscles in our leg systems from foot to foot. Okay, so we finish the heavy pressure balanced on the outside, and we have to transfer over. We have to transfer over to the pinky toe side. Roll that foot to create the next turn, and that's what this exercise is intended to do. So do it over and over. Come back, and I'll probably do more videos on it. But book a lesson, believe in change, practice it, and then have a great day. Peace.